Good morning world from our home here. It is now what, 19 days, 20 days post typhoon. Yes, look, laundry is up. It's a sunny day for the first time in so long.
It feels really good to have a bit of sunshine back.
Definitely does.
It makes so much difference to your mood.
Oh yeah, I can see Story over there getting on a swing for the first time since the storm. I already checked it for safety, so you're okay, right? And look at this. We have a rainwater catchment system. So obviously this had to be put together after the rain stopped. We get so much rainwater coming down from here, and Papa has come up with this solution to get some rainwater stored so we can perhaps have running water back in the bathroom. It's very, very exciting. It's weird to be excited about something so normal as having running water in a bathroom.
Yeah, I know.
But this is life right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
How's the swing? Yeah? I also checked it. I went up there and I hammered the nails back in to make sure that they're safe. There's no coconuts that can fall down on your head. And I also checked the rope as well. I daddy checked it.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
It feels good.
Yeah, you can do some good swinging?
Yeah.
How's it look from up there? It looks different, doesn't it? This used to be such dense forest, so many trees. Now you can see so much of the sea. And also we used to look out over the house here, which from this angle actually still looks quite intact, doesn't it? Surprisingly for...
Because the hole was on the other side.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Considering like it's a native Nipa roof and we're right on the coastline, done really well. You okay up there?
Yeah.
Good.
Just looking at the world.
We spent most of the morning discussing with the landlady and the family here what's going to happen with the land, because you know there were so many coconut trees here before. A lot of people relied on the coconut trees and they take a long time to grow, so they got some plans for what's going to happen next planting wise, but I don't know all of the details. There are other things that need to be done around here as well, like the garage roofs need to be rebuilt, but they're just looking for a workforce really, because a lot of the young people here on the island have taken up the work, you know, to get out there and start rebuilding, which is good. You know, like the elderly and the kids on the islands, they can't work, but the people our age and younger, they can get out there and work. They can be part of the labour force, putting the island back together. So at some point, our little garage will be rebuilt, so the cars will be protected from the rain. The water tank will eventually, I guess, go back up here, so both the houses can have running water. But it'll be very interesting to see the rainwater catchment system in action if it starts working. You having fun? It's like nothing ever changed, eh? Look at Poppy, she's changed. Look how big she is. She looks like a beastly guard dog now, doesn't she? You've grown up so much. So chunky. This is where the old water tank used to stand, looking out over the houses, and there's the old water tank down there, still all busted into pieces, the old fiberglass one. And then in the distance there's another one over there, another one over there. They really did go far. I can see Papang is building a solar fan. This is the same fans that we use in our house right now. They're really good actually, because now the sunshine is back. It gets really hot at night, doesn't it? Having the solar fan has been a proper relief. So this just came in the shipment from Manila as of this morning. We've got a text message, and I think it's actually the same brand. Yeah, it's very similar to the one that we use. But I can say these are really good fans. It's going to be good to get some relief back to the house, get some fresh air, some breeze. It's strange really, because you get such a nice breeze just coming from the ocean here, but when you're inside you can't feel that. The window man came this morning and ran some more sealant around this window temporarily, so hopefully we won't get so many water leaks. And also they came and secured this window too with extra sealant. He actually ran out of sealant, but then he used our one that I had bought from the store the other day. So hopefully that will stop the water leaks from coming through. You just just never know. It has to be a trial and everything, but I'm very happy that things like that are getting done and we're making moves, making progress. There's Mary Jane there, she's working her way through the boxes that came off of the aircraft this morning. Everyone's hard at work. Right, we're going to let Poppy off the lead for the first time in 3 weeks. You're free, Pops. What are you going to do with it? Just please come back to us, okay? I've been so concerned about where she's going to go. Last time I let her off the lead by accident, she kind of... Where is she? There she is. She ran to the beach. She kind of like put herself under a tree. Whoa, super pop! Oh, she's so excited. Oh, it's good to see her running free. Yeah. She's so quick, look. Wow. Puppy mode. You having fun? You will never be able to catch her, Story. You beast. One of the upsides to having less coconut trees is we can see where she goes.
Yeah.
Before she used to run off into the jungle,
Yeah,
you wouldn't
see her.
You wouldn't know where she was for... Oh, I've lost her. For like several minutes, but see if I can... Yeah, she's just too quick. She's super quick. So we've been talking to the family this morning about what they're going to do with the trees, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
Yeah, and
So
it's...
there's a bit of a new plan for this section of the land here. Rather than replanting and trying to regrow the coconut trees, which can take up to like 5 years, quite a
10
long
years, I think.
process until the trees are fully grown, able to, produce again. They're going to actually plant banana trees.
Yeah.
Because they're quicker. You can already see some green shoots popping up here from the banana trees that were here before. So they're going to make a kind of banana grove, and then they'll be able to share the fruits with the neighbours and just the community as well. So they're going to grow quite a few banana trees, and also easy growing root vegetables such as cassava and sweet potato, and again they'll be able to share with the local neighbours around here as well, which is a really lovely idea.
It is lovely, and it brings a little bit of hope, because the idea that it's going to take a decade to see the trees come back,
Yeah.
and then like have a solution, like a different type of tree, a faster growing crop, it's something we don't know about.
Yeah.
So to hear the plan, Papang's idea, he's like, he loves bananas and he can share bananas, he can trade bananas for
Yeah.
things, and
Everyone loves a banana.
Everyone loves
You
bananas.
can't go wrong with a banana. And
Exactly.
also it's kind of nice because in Thailand, one of our last houses we lived in there, we actually lived on a banana farm. So it's like we'll be back to the banana. Hurry up, Piquet.
What happened?
Where's your shoes?
Where's your shoes and where's Poppy?
Where's Poppy?
Poppy took herself home.
She did, yeah. She was waiting at the door. So she's gone to her water bowl. She's had a speedy run around. Now she needs a rest.
Oh, sweet Pops. I'm glad that she got to get some time off the lead. I was really worried about it before.
I know, but after the storm, she was well, she still is actually. She sleeps under the bed now, and it's quite funny because she's getting a bit too big to get under the bed. So she kind of like does this weird twisting motion to actually get under. She really wedges herself in.
It's like a
But
contortionist.
she sleeps there all night, so I think she just wants to be cocooned, she wants to feel safe. So letting her off right after the storm, we were a little bit wary because she might have been scared and she might have run off.
We didn't want her to run away and never come back or something like that, but I think she's so like kind of attached to us now
I know.
that perhaps we don't need to worry about that at all.
I think like if we had a pet in England again, like you'd never have that worry. You'd never even think about, oh, your dog might run off and never come back again. But because she was originally a street dog,
Yeah.
and she does still have street dog tendencies.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look, we want her now. She's our dog.
She's
so
our pet, yeah.
We need to look after her.
In today's video, we just kind of wanted to focus on an update of our current situation here at home, because some of my friends are messaging saying like, oh, how are you there? You okay? You got your running water back? Got your power back? I'm like, no, it's still, as destroyed as it was. It's cleaner, but like, in terms of the scope of how big this job is, it's still very big.
Yeah.
So I wanted to kind of give you guys a clue as to what's happening here on the ground. The help that Mary Jane has brought from the mainland has been really, really relieving. When it was just us and Papang here straight after the storm, we were thinking, how do we recover? You know, where is the first step? And then obviously Riza came first, the first daughter, and then and then Mary Jane came afterwards, and then she brought her like kind of stocks from Manila and just other things to make us have peace of mind that things are getting done here and things are moving forward. We are in a very, very fortunate position here on this patch of land that, you know, we have people that can help us, and we can obviously help ourselves to a degree, but not everyone is in that position right now. And I'm glad that Mary Jane is here, because she's kind of widened our scope to what's going on outside, like, you know, to the people of Caridad, the people across the road, and how they're planning to help with all of this stuff. And it's a big, big project. So since Ate Mary Jane has arrived, she's already organised for this roof to be repaired. They're going to change the nipa to a kind of, what was it? It's kind of like a steel tile, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like tiles, but it's not like terracotta tile, it's like metal.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But the guys that are going to come and fit it have assured us it's going to be solid.
Stormproof.
Stormproof, hopefully, yeah, so we'll see. I mean, it'll be good to just get some shelter over that house again, because it still leaks a lot in the rain.
Yeah.
Luckily, our concrete roof didn't leak, so our problem was just windows. Obviously, the windows have been fixed since Mary Jane has come as well.
Yeah.
And this house also needs to be sorted. There's basically no roof on that. A vast difference from when we first showed you this place. It's much cleaner now, but obviously without having a roof in place, when the rains come, they come. And it's obviously still wet. And this will probably be one of the last places to get fixed here, because nobody lives in this house.
No, it's a little holiday rental, wasn't it?
Yeah, there were some guests staying here 2 or 3 days before the storm.
Yeah, they were.
And they just moved out in time for when this happened.
They didn't escape the storm though, they were still on the island.
Yeah.
We saw them after the storm, so they just kind of moved holiday house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the bathroom.
I don't think I've ever seen inside this room. Probably not the best time to give you a room tour, but okay, so this is the situation in here. It's actually quite a big bathroom, Sash. Have you been in here before?
We haven't been in here, no.
It's like big, it's bigger than our bathroom.
It's a shower.
Yeah.
And there's little humans.
I think that's a toothbrush holder.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The ceiling didn't survive here either. Look, it's coming down. Obviously, with all the rain coming in from the top, there was no way that was going to survive. But yeah, it's definitely on the list of things that need doing here. Big, big job for the family. So Mary Jane said that she's going to be here for another week. Then she's going to fly back to Manila, and then she will return, I think, a week later, because you can't get any cash on the island. So it's becoming difficult. Once your cash stocks run out, you need to go to another city anyway. So there's no point in her trying to get back over to Butuan, because Butuan was an absolute mission for her. She got stuck there for 3 days at the port trying to get to us. So it's not something you want to relive. Just walking back through the uprooted tree zone, thinking maybe one day we'll be surrounded by bananas. It's actually quite a nice, hopeful thought. Story's there trying to make her way back through to the house. It's looking like the pipeline is getting clearer, and maybe we'll have some water soon. Mary Jane also managed to find some of these native blinds in Dapa the other day. It's just getting stained now to treat it, and the idea is to put them up on the side of the house here, in front of the windows, to give it a little bit of a windshield, because when it's really rainy and stormy, you do get a direct hit from the rain. So if they can put something up here just to give it that extra protection, it will give it a little bit of peace of mind. Hello, you little beast.
Probably the beast is coming. Actual beast.
There's the actual beast, yeah. Well, I'm coming in.
Hello. Hello, Carol.
This is another lovely surprise, isn't it?
This is lovely surprise.
Wow, crispy mushroom chips. So on the military plane this morning, we managed to pick up this box, which was sent to us by the lovely Josephine Abad. Rita and Mary Jane got a text message at 5 o'clock in the morning. They managed to get some signal on the other side of the house and they said that the box had arrived. So they actually drove to the airport very early to pick this up for us. So huge thank you, Josephine, for this. You know, we haven't had access to this kind of stuff for several weeks now. All of those kind of stores are closed on the island right now. Haven't eaten anything like this for a long time.
I know, I'm so excited. We've got cornflakes.
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 Ah, nice.
We'll get some milk when we're going to town later.
Yeah, if we can find
If
some.
we can find some,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yes, good old chickpeas. Good story. The cuddly toy.
Excited for breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, beans.
Yes.
I was getting a little bit worried because our bean supply is getting a bit low.
Yeah, I know, we stocked up before, didn't we?
Yeah. And look, twisties. Twisty pasta. We ran out of twisty pasta too. We only have tubes left.
Oh, vegan chocolate. Oh.
And we have to eat it really quickly because there's no fridge.
Yeah, that's true. Although saying that, this came and sat at the airport for
Yeah.
however long.
Yeah, and it's
it
hard. It
didn't
hasn't
melt.
melted.
Yeah. What's Poppy eating? Not a bit of silicone stealer, is it? Bobby, you were just talking about not having any milk. Oh, she actually sent some milk as well.
Fantastic.
Amazing. Almond milk. We haven't had that since Spotted Pig was closed
A
few weeks back now.
Yeah.
So after hearing about what's happening with nature, growing back the banana trees, I'm feeling positive. A little bit of light at the end of the tunnel there. Nature will recover. Do you like the idea of having banana trees on the grounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
It would kind of make it a bit more like feel like our little jungle house again. Like
Yeah.
once they start growing up, we won't feel so exposed, and it will have that protection from the wind again and things like that. Hopefully, definitely feeling a bit more positive today, and the sunshine is just a massive part of that. It's a big game changer. From going from monsoon rains
Yeah.
to having some sun, it is really, really nice. So yeah, we're all feeling a little bit more positive and a bit happy about
Yes.
being here again. So
Definitely reassuring having the family here as well, helping out
Yeah.
and like taking us forward and progressing. We felt like there was no progress for quite some time,
Yeah.
and now things are moving.
yeah.
So hope you enjoyed today's update. So are you ready to say goodbye?
Bye.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye. Mm.